Hello and welcome to the Lauren Blackwell channel. I want to talk about Justin Bieber's 7th studio album, Swag, and what people are saying about it. So Justin Bieber released a surprise album of 20 songs, 21 if you include Forgiveness, which was sang by Marvin Winans, the pastor. But he has 20 songs on there and people are not receiving this album well. It is almost as if people have primed themselves for some sort of drama from his album, and because they're not getting it, they are disappointed. But it is certainly not full of drama, even though it addresses a lot of the things that he is going through and he's been going through for the past few months, if not a couple of years. Now, there's a lot of drama that's been going on in Justin's life that he could have focused his music on in this album. He had drama with Scooter Braun that's not been resolved yet. They're suing each other over finances. He has some drama with his other previous business partners that their relationship soured. He could have talked about that. He has drama with Selena that went on throughout 2024, and he did not focus on that in this album. He had drama with Blanco. They used to be cool, and now he is in a relationship with Justin's ex. Justin could have focused on that if he felt betrayed. And he had drama with the person that just concluded his lawsuit. The love doctor, he was being sued and Justin's name was being dragged into it a lot. Justin did not really focus on that in his album. So Justin had a lot of drama that he could have put in this album, and a lot of people would have gobbled it up because he's just been in all sorts of things in the past couple of years. But he chose not to do that, not to feed into it. It would be nice if he would do that in his social media posts as well, but that's a different thing. But at least in his music, he is choosing not to focus on that.
I'm a dad, I'm a husband. You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
First, I'm just gonna talk briefly on what I thought of the album. I've listened to majority of the songs and I think it is a good album. I think it is one of those things that grows on people eventually as they continue to listen to the songs on the album. I thought Dad's Love was great that he put it on here. Walking Away is also, I feel like that's going to be a favorite of a lot of people. I like that as well. It's really good. And so it is a very soulful album that reflects where he is presently. And I think that it sounds very mature, and it does not have drama. And by drama, I mean it does not have excess drama in there, although one could argue that Things You Do can be, I don't know, if you really, really stretch, you can say it's about someone else. Who it is about, you really don't know. It doesn't really give much, but overall, I think that it is good that he dedicated, when you listen to the songs, it seems dedicated to his family, to Hailey and their child. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this album. I'm also getting the vibe of him getting through some difficult times and addressing some of the difficult times that he has been through. And it just sounds mature to me. There is no drama. Drama is childish. When you make your album full of drama, it's kind of childish. I understand sometimes artists have no choice but to do that, but sometimes you just want to take a step away from that and move past it. And I think that's what he did here. Honestly, the number one thing that I really like is that his album is more focused on himself and his family. Nobody else, no one else's drama. Okay, that is the one thing that I really like. I don't think that it helps certain situations when you put out music of drama that you claim you're trying to get past, but you keep addressing it and going into it in a way that does not portray the fact that you're trying to move past it. It just seems like you're just in it, just like marinating or something, you know? But that is not the sense that I got from his album. But yeah, I think that Walking Away is going to be one of my favorite songs on this album. So here's what a lot of people are saying about it. So people are saying that Justin gave nothing in the album and that it sounds like a mixtape and they just weren't getting, I'm not sure what exactly they were hoping to get, but they said it wasn't really giving much. And I mean, people have the right to feel how they feel. I'm not trying to say that they're incorrect, but I can't help but feel like they wanted something more spicy in terms of going back to what he's been through and going in it in a way that kind of delivers some kind of, you know, drama. But it did not do that. So a lot of people said they were disappointed with the album, they don't like it. But you know, we've heard this a lot of times when music is newly released and people initially don't like it, but if it eventually grows on them and they begin to appreciate it. I think this is going to be one of those. And I think that a lot of people are having a difficult time accepting that Justin Bieber and his family are trying to move past their negative experiences. At least that's the vibe that I'm getting from this album. Whether or not they're doing that in real life, I don't know, because Justin Bieber does instigate some things a lot on social media, and honestly his wife as well. Even the response that she made upon the announcement of this album release, a lot of people are saying that her response was aggressive. So it was not really giving that they were trying to move past this, not in their comments, but in the album it does seem that way. And I do congratulate that, because if something pertains to your relationship, your marriage, I think it's best if you move past your previous relationships and just focus on your current one. They're not just dating anymore. Justin and Hailey, they're married and they have a child, so they kind of have to take this whole marriage thing a little bit more seriously and move past any previous drama that they used to have. And I like that he did not drag anyone else into this, at least not yet. Some songs you can kind of, you know, say that it references, but you know what, at least one of the songs. But the overall vibe is, this is what I've been through, this is how I'm trying to get past it, this is my family, I appreciate my family sort of vibe. And it was very soulful. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say on this. I think that a lot of people that are leaving negative comments, I think that it's more of an expectations thing, more than it is the actual reality of it, because the album sounds like a mature album, and there's a lot of thoughtful things that were said on the album. And yeah, I truly believe it will grow on people, and so that, because he seems like he's actively trying to better himself and his life, so it's kind of like, why talk down on someone who's actively trying to better themselves? You know, what does that do? You know, he's not out here just trying to disrespect his family for no reason. It seems like his experiences lead him to act in certain ways, and trying to just instigate issues between him and his wife. I don't see the point of that. But people do that at every turn. But yeah, so anyways, back to his album. He released an album. At least he's working, he's keeping busy, which I think is good to some level, for one's mental health. And yeah, that's all I have to say on this. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next one. Bye. Bye, guys.